Expansion of Democracy by Hunter Danichu, Sebastian Speegle, and Christian Mamana. Expansion of democracy started around the time Andrew Jackson was elected president. The U.S. was changing quickly in the early 1800s. The North was turning more industrial, while the South was getting more agricultural. During the late 1700s, there was a growing belief that the wealthy were tightening their grip on power in the U.S. Hoping for change, the common people rallied behind Andrew Jackson at the next election. During Jackson's popularity, many democratic reforms took place in the U.S. Many states lowered their qualifications for voters, lowering or getting rid of the requirement to own land. More people could vote. The common people had more say. Democracy was expanding. Political parties began holding public nominating conventions, where party members chose the party's candidates instead of party leaders. This expanding period of democracy in the 1820s and 1830s became known as Jacksonian democracy. Andrew Jackson's supporters stubbornly believed their candidate would win. From Jackson's supporters came the Democratic Party.
Yeehaw!
The 1828 election was a rematch of the 1824 election. John Quincy Adams was running against Andrew Jackson, but this time Andrew Jackson would win. The main focus during the 1828 election was the candidates' personalities. Jackson's campaigners described Jackson as a war hero who was born poor and rose through his own hard work. They described Adams as out of touch with everyday people. On the other hand, Adams' supporters said Jackson was hot-tempered, crude, and ill-equipped to be president. When the votes were counted, Andrew Jackson had won the election. Jackson's supporters saw his victory as a win for the common people. It proved that anyone, no matter their birth, could become president. A crowd followed Andrew Jackson to the party at the White House after the election. As president, Andrew Jackson introduced the spoil system, the practice of giving government jobs to political backers. The Expansion of Democracy by Hunter Danichu, Sebastian Speegle, and Christian Mamana.